Hello and welcome back to Dicebreaker, where today I am delighted to introduce yet another brand new team member. This is Alex. Say hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. First
Sweet.
day, good times.
Excellent. I'm so sorry I just threw that question at you out of nowhere. Anyway, talking of questions, as is now Dicebreaker tradition, I'm going to hand you the hallowed Dicebreaker bucket. Ignore the fire stains on the inside, we'll explain later. But that is full of questions for you to answer. I've already answered a bunch of them, so I'm going to make myself scarce.
Cool.
And just leave you to it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's get started. Why did you join Dicebreaker? So many reasons why I joined Dicebreaker. Really cool new video content. I want to be involved in that. I want to play lots of games, talk about games. It's my passion. Why wouldn't I want to join Dicebreaker? Done. Next question. If you and your friends were stuck on a desert island, what 3 games would you bring? That is a good question. I would definitely bring Secret Hitler. It's probably a bad idea. I feel like we'd probably end up killing each other. But I'm all about bad ideas. So definitely that one. So there's 3 games. Crux of Quedlinburg. That's one of my favorites at the moment. Really like that. And also just kind of silly, kind of fun. And then I'd probably bring a dexterity game, like junk art. Yeah, favorite type of die. To be honest, the more dice I have, the better. So if I can roll a bunch of dice at the same time, I'm pretty happy. But I'd probably go either D12 or D20, but probably D12 because I feel like it's just perfect. It's like nice roll to it. But I do like a D20. What is my favorite party game? That's so difficult. I love so many party games. Obviously I've come from Big Potato Games, so I'm gonna give a little shout out to Scrawl, which I really love. It's a game that, although I've played it to death in the last few years, it's still as funny as the first day I played it. So it's definitely up there. I'm gonna go with Scrawl. Yeah. What games are you sick to death of playing? What game are you sick of to? I'm sick to death of playing just one. It's probably a bit controversial. I know everyone's really hyped about it, but yeah. If you were a board game, what kind of board game would you be? I'd probably be definitely a party game of some sort. Actually no, I'd be a deck building game, I think. Because it takes me a while to be really good. I don't know. I'd be a deck building game, I'm gonna leave it at that. What excites you about Dicebreaker? The team excites me. I think we have a really great team. Really excited to be working with everyone on the team. I'm excited to be going to cool events, meeting people. I think there's a lot of good stuff coming up that I'm really looking forward to being a part of. What is the most edible board game component? Right. I saw this question before and I had to think about this. Wingspan. The little eggs in Wingspan look like little eggs and they look delicious. I played this a couple of weeks ago and I was like, I really want to eat these right now. They even look like they're going to be a bit spongy. They just look so good. 100%. Which celebrity would you most like to play an RPG with? Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman and not say why? Why Morgan Freeman?
Move on. Morgan Freeman. I just love his voice and I think I especially want him to be like the DM. I think I could just listen to him all day. And I just think he'd make he'd just create these like amazing worlds, and I would just be there. I would be so there. That's why. He's just a cool dude. What's your favorite place to play games? I just kind of like being at someone's house. Not necessarily my own. I just think when you can have loads of snacks around you and just like, you know, just have whatever you want, put on a pizza if you feel like a pizza, I don't know. I just think that's like, I can wear my slippers, my pajamas, it's great, it's perfect. That's it. Tiny games or massive games? It's a good question. I'd say tiny games. If you're talking about size, I think tiny games. Just if I'm thinking about like some of my favorite games, they're definitely on the tiny side for the most part. Like obviously Star Realms, if you talk about any of the Oink games, tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. If you died, what board game would they play at your funeral? I kind of want to say Secret Hitler again. Although probably not, seeing as I'm half German. Probably like, just thinking about my family, they'd probably play like Articulate or something. Yeah. What's the weirdest thing one of your RPG characters has ever done? To be honest, I'm quite new to the world of RPGs, so I haven't done anything too crazy. I did play Dungeons and Dragons last weekend, and everyone lost their minds when. So I'm a tiefling wizard, and at one point I was sent to a prison to find out some information, like to find out when the guards have their shifts and stuff. So I turned myself into one of the guards, and I went in, and it was so bad. It was really bad. So first of all, I did like this really bad Cockney accent, and then I just ended up like making the guards cups of teas. I only had an hour to get the information. Everyone was like, why are you making him cups of teas? Yeah, that's probably about as weird as I've gotten so far. Went down quite well actually. His name was Bender, and he seems to be more popular than my actual character at the moment, so he's gonna have to return, I think. Name 4 board game designers. All right, I think I can do this. Wolfgang Wasch, Ricky Tata, creator of Coup, Rainer Knizia, Rob Doherty. Those would be my 4. Boom, smashed it. Board games or card games? Oh, that's hard. I like both. I'm gonna go board card game. I don't know. I like both a lot. I feel like there's been some really cool stuff that's been done with card games. And it's quite nice that with card games you can fit a lot into a small box quite often. Board games, there's so much to board games. Right, okay. I'm gonna say board games, because I like meeples and I like stuff that goes with board games, whereas card games can be like, it's just cards, right? So board games, that's my answer. What tabletop related item is most effective as an implement of murder? Right. So there's a few different things you could use to murder a person. Example, Gloomhaven box. You know, whack someone across the head with that and probably kill them. You could probably would the Azul bag fit over someone's head? Ameritrash or Eurogame? I think Eurogame for me. Maybe it's because I've got German roots. We gotta stay loyal. Bonk, marry, kill. Star Realms, Quacks, Secret Hitler. Oh no. That's super tough. Right. I think I'd have to marry, oh no, I'd have to marry Star Realms. Just because Star Realms and I have had a very long relationship already. We're very loyal to each other. And I think our babies would be great. Bonk, I'm gonna go with, oh no. Okay, I'm gonna bonk Secret Hitler. Yes, I'm gonna bonk Secret Hitler because as much as I love Secret Hitler, I do think it's more of an affair. You know, it's just, Star Realms is my girl. And Quack, I'd have to kill Quacks. Quacks is quite new to my top favorites, and as much as I love Quacks, out of those three, I'd have to kill Quacks. If you could design one board game, what would it be about? Oh, I was actually thinking about this the other day, and so I used to be a fencer, and I thought, would it be really interesting to make a board game where you play as a fencer, and it's like a long board, and that's as far as I got, but that probably? Right, well, that's that then. I've answered all your questions. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, this was me. I'm Alex. I'll be around in some more videos, be at some events. I'll be around. As always, like, share, subscribe, and there's probably be some more videos. I know how this works now. Links to more videos down there. There's loads in existence. There'll be more coming. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you around.